Capitalism is like a big game where everyone can buy, sell, and make things. It's a system where people have the freedom to create businesses and offer products or services to others. Imagine a world where you could sell lemonade, toys, or even your drawings. You could set up a stand in your neighborhood and start selling your creations to friends and neighbors. You decide the price, and people choose whether to buy. If your lemonade is delicious and priced right, you'll have lots of customers. In a capitalist system, individuals and companies own things, not the government. This means you have control over your business and its profits. They decide how to use their resources, like money and materials, to make and sell goods and services. This allows for a lot of creativity and innovation. Think about your favorite bakery. The owner decides what kind of bread to bake, how much to charge, and how to attract customers. They decide what kind of bread to bake and how much to charge for it. If they make a unique and tasty bread, they can attract more customers and make more money. This system is based on the idea of a free market, where prices are determined by supply and demand. Like when a toy is really popular, its price might go up because everyone wants it. Conversely, if a toy isn't selling well, the price might drop. Capitalism encourages people to work hard, be creative, and come up with new ideas to make a profit. It rewards innovation and effort, driving people to constantly improve and offer better products and services. Capitalism wasn't always around. It didn't just appear overnight. It gradually emerged over centuries, evolving through various stages of economic and social development. Think of it like a plant slowly growing from a small seed nurtured by different historical events and innovations. During the Middle Ages, most people worked on land owned by lords, a system called feudalism. This was a time when the economy was largely agrarian. Around the 16th century, things began to change. The Renaissance sparked new ideas and a shift towards trade and commerce. New trade routes opened up and people started engaging in more commerce. This was the beginning of a more interconnected world. This era, known as mercantilism, saw nations competing for wealth through trade. It laid the groundwork for modern economic systems. The Industrial Revolution, starting in the 18th century, marked a turning point. It introduced new technologies and methods of production. New machines and factories allowed for mass production, drastically changing how goods were made and distributed. This led to the rise of factories and industrial cities, transforming the social and economic landscape. Capitalism as we know it truly took shape during this period, setting the stage for the modern world we live in today. Today, capitalism is the dominant economic system worldwide. Countries like the United States, Japan, and Germany are examples of capitalist economies. However, there are variations in how capitalism is implemented. Some countries, like the Nordic nations, have a strong social safety net provided by the government. This means they provide healthcare, education, and support for those in need, alongside a capitalist market. Capitalism continues to evolve. The rise of the internet and technology has led to new forms of businesses and industries. Think about online marketplaces like Amazon, or the way we order food through apps. Section 4. The upside of capitalism. Capitalism has its strengths. One of its biggest advantages is that it encourages innovation. When people are free to pursue their own ideas and businesses, they come up with new inventions and solutions. Competition is another driving force. Businesses strive to offer the best products at the most competitive prices to attract customers. This can lead to better quality goods and services for consumers. Moreover, capitalism promotes economic growth. When businesses thrive, they create jobs, generate wealth, and contribute to a higher standard of living for many. Think about how new businesses in a town can lead to more opportunities for everyone. Section 5. The downside of capitalism. Despite its numerous advantages, capitalism has its fair share of critics who argue that the system is far from perfect. One major concern is that it can lead to significant inequality, where the gap between the rich and the poor continues to widen. Since it's based on competition, some individuals and businesses are more successful than others, leading to stark disparities in wealth and income. This often results in a society where a small percentage holds the majority of the wealth. Critics also point out that capitalism can sometimes prioritize profits over people and the environment, leading to detrimental consequences. For instance, companies might overlook worker safety or pollute the environment in their relentless pursuit of higher profits, causing long-term damage. Another significant criticism is that capitalism can be prone to economic crises. which can have devastating effects on society. The 2008 financial crisis, for example, showed how interconnectedness within the global capitalist system can lead to widespread economic hardship, affecting millions of lives. These are some of the complex challenges that capitalist societies grapple with, as they strive to balance economic growth with social equity and environmental sustainability.